Hi guys, so today I decided to sit down and record a video that I've been wanting to do for a little while. I titled this video 5 mistakes that resellers make. These are mistakes, but also just kind of what I like to call learning experiences. They can be made by anyone, whether you have been reselling for years and years or if you're just starting out. The reasoning behind why I wanted to do this video was because I belong to a lot of different eBay related Facebook groups, and someone had recently made a post asking for just some help with their auctions and their listings. They just wanted people to take a look at, the things that they had for sale and just kind of give some feedback on like what they could improve on and stuff like that. And one of the first things I noticed, and what I want to put as the number one kind of mistake that resellers make, is auction titles. Auction titles or listing titles, whether you're doing buy it now or auctions, your titles are super duper important. That is where most of the information is coming from as far as when people are searching for things. Yes, you can narrow down your searches with things, but for the most part, someone is going to be typing in their search words. So you want to be as descriptive as possible. Now this person, literally, I looked at one of their listings and it was for a purse by the sack, and their auction title was literally Black the Sack purse. That's it. That's the only thing they had in their title. Now, eBay gives you so many characters to use in your title. You do not have to use all of them. You do not need to crowd the title with words. I personally like to use as many keywords as possible, but you don't have to. But you should definitely be a little more descriptive with your title. So take, for instance, their Black the Sack purse. You could put in there the fabric, like if it's leather, put leather, the style of the purse, whether that's a crossbody or a hobo or satchel or what have you. Definitely be as descriptive as possible. Sometimes you can even find out like the style name of things. Like sometimes shoes, have a name other than their brand, just like a style name. The size, obviously, if you're selling shoes or clothes, you need to put the size in, color, just as much information as possible into your title is just very, very important, I believe. That was, like I said, the very first thing that I noticed that they could improve upon was the use of their titles. So next thing I wanted to talk about, as far as the second mistake people make, is not doing proper research on their items. So basically, you want to, before you list something, at least have an idea of what it's worth. So you definitely want to research your items before you list them. I research absolutely everything that I list because, one, you don't want to underprice your stuff and walk away from a lot more money you could get for something. And also, you don't want to undercut everyone else. I mean, there are people who literally, and I see this a lot with the Walmart secret clearance stuff. I see it on Facebook Marketplace a lot, not necessarily on eBay, but it does happen on eBay as well, where someone goes to post something on Facebook Marketplace, they paid $1 for it, and they're literally asking $2. They sell it for $2. So it's they're making even less than 50 cents when you take into account taxes and stuff like that. It's what are these people doing? I don't understand. When it comes to reselling, it's about profit. It really is. I mean, what is the point of even reselling something if you're not going to make any money out of it? You're just wasting your time. So definitely researching is so important. I cannot stress that enough. So definitely look for completed or sold on eBay. If you can't find them there, you can always try Terapeak. Terapeak is free if you have an eBay store. I think you have to have at least a basic store to have access to that information, but it's pretty invaluable. You can look up listings from over like 365 days old, so that really helps in trying to find a good price point to, you know, either start your auction at or use as a buy it now pricing. But yeah, researching, just don't leave potential money on the table. Next mistake, third mistake I see resellers make is shipping. Definitely you need to be super careful with shipping. For a while, and this was even just like a few years ago, I was offering free shipping on a lot of my items and I was losing out on money. So take for instance, I live on the East Coast of the United States. There will always be the person over on the West Coast who's buying your item because it's going to be cheapest for them since you're offering free shipping. So a lot of people that do offer free shipping, they try to put in the shipping costs into the price of the item, but it doesn't always work out so well like that. Before you list something, you need to have it weighed. You need to know what for box or package you're putting it in, because you need to know dimensions. Dimensions are just as important as weight when it comes to shipping costs. So if you don't have a postal scale, make sure you're invested in one, because it's like the most important tool as a reseller to have a postal scale. So there are, on the USPS website, you can get packaging supplies for free. You know, you can get priority boxes for free on there. Some of them do have a flat rate cost that you can go by, and others you go by weight and dimensions, as I stated. So definitely make sure, say you are selling a bowl on eBay and you're like, oh, well, it weighs this much, I'll just put in this much for shipping. That is how you lose money. I always use calculated shipping. It's easiest for me, but you just have to make sure you have your weight and dimensions already entered. That way when someone buys it, it automatically will calculate the shipping cost for you. It's just the easiest way without losing money. There are people who do offer free shipping and swear by it. Me personally, I've done it before and I don't really have much good to say about it. Even without offering free shipping, I feel like I sell way more than what I used to when I did offer free shipping. So, but everyone has a different thought process around free shipping and all of that, but just make sure weight and dimensions are accurate before you list your item, so there are no surprises when you go to print your shipping label. Number 4, again, this isn't, I hate using the word mistake because these are learning experiences. You learn from them. We have all done it. We've all been there. For me, the next one would be breakables. Now, me personally, I was always hesitant. I was scared to ship breakable items, so I just wouldn't buy them. That wasn't my niche, as you would say, or niche. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that word. I apologize. Anyway, so for me personally, I just was not into breakables. I didn't want to deal with the shipping of them. I didn't want to deal with them, basically. So that whole time period that I'm buying stuff to resell, I'm not looking at breakables. How much money did I walk by because I was too scared to ship breakables? Do not be scared to ship breakables. Yes, sometimes things happen and your item will arrive broken. slim to none. As long as you are shipping well, you shouldn't have problems like that. But like I said, I was really scared too, and you know, I pretty much closed all those doors on selling breakable items and just, you know, missing out on a ton of sales I could have had because I was too scared to ship breakables. So definitely do not be afraid to ship breakables. I do plan on doing videos of my packing and stuff like that, and I would like to do a separate video of shipping just different various breakable items to show you guys how I do it. I am super confident in my packing skills now. Even in the beginning when I was starting to ship breakables, I was nervous, I was hesitant, I was scared, but now I am like probably overly confident with my packing. But yeah, just definitely don't overlook certain categories of things just because you're afraid of them, basically. Gotta overcome those fears to make as much money as possible. And then the last thing that I kind of wanted to go over in this video, again, not necessarily a mistake, but just a learning experience. Personally, I use the eBay's GSP program. I definitely feel like it opens up a lot of doors to more sales. So if you do not already currently offer GSP, I definitely would consider. GSP stands for Global Shipping Program. So basically, if someone from overseas orders something of yours, instead of you filling out the customs forms and doing all of that, I used to do that back before GSP was ever really started. You ship your item to an eBay warehouse and then they deal with the customs forms and things like that. So they're like the third party, and after your item gets shipped to them and successfully, then they're in charge of getting it safely to the buyer in the other country. So it definitely opens up, like I said, more doors for more buyers, and you know, it's super easy because you're shipping within the United States. You're not actually shipping it yourself overseas. But like I said, I used to do that. I used to like fill out the customs forms and everything when I would just ship internationally on my own. So it's just a lot of like extra work that you don't have to do, and you can still get sales from, you know, out of the country. So definitely, if you do not offer that, consider doing so, because you might see more sales from people who are looking for stuff that they can't purchase in their country and do shop on eBay. I just had, I think, 2 orders that went GSP just today that I shipped out. So that's kind of everything I really wanted to go over in this video. I'm sure there's more things I can think of if you guys want me to do more videos like this. And like I said, I do want to make some shipping videos specifically and that kind of thing. I know I had said a while back that I was going to make a video of like my inventory and how I store it. That's still, it's a process. It is definitely a process. I definitely feel like I'm starting to run out of space for everything. But I did get some more totes and bins to just help me along a little better. But I can show you my setup and how you know, I store my inventory basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you've made any of these mistakes, or if you have any stories about doing one of these things or not doing one of these things successfully. Let me know. But like I said, I pretty much did absolutely all of them. Well, for me with auction titles, like I said, I use most of my characters, but as far as everything else, I mean, you know, we all make mistakes. It all happens, and sometimes it happens to us who have been selling for a long time. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.